The reason for everything. I'm talking about Bob Orton Jr. and Dick Slater. You have to think about Ric Flair and Wahoo McDaniels and a flair for the gold.
And David, you know, ironic how things happen. Now, it was Slater and Orton who went after the $25,000 put up by Harley Race.
Yes.
Flair had a bounty on his head. Flair was a wanted man. They combined somehow together and got the job done, but not good enough.
That's right.
Now, though, with Wahoo McDaniels behind Flair, as Flair marches on to that date with Race, which is now set.
Yes, it is.
Orton and Slater become the wanted men. They
right.
may be posters out on these guys. Orton and Slater is now the wanted men.
That's right. Ric Flair and Wahoo McDaniels want Bob Orton Jr. and Dick Slater. They want them to take their heads and put it up on the trophy case.
And it might happen, and it might happen before Starrcade 83 gets there. And here is the unpredictable one. Dick Slater, what a nasty individual he is. He'd just as soon knock you down or spit in your eye. He don't do anything to win a match. He's got Terry Gibbs in there with him.
John, listen to the fans. That's what they're yelling
That's
right
what we
now.
meant. You think they're not the wanted men? Slater and Orton, the tables have been turned. It's Slater and Orton's the wanted men now. But they have $25,000 on their head or not, they're the wanted men.
Every time Slater and Orton walk into that ring, they start to wrestle. Those fans, you fans out there, start yelling, "We want Flair, we want Wahoo."
Piper
unglues them.
Roddy Piper has also been in on this a few times. He stepped up to help Ric Flair. Here's Slater. And a suplex, side suplex on John Bonello, executed well. Slater and Orton, they know they're wrestling. Slater, the unpredictable one. Bob Orton Jr. pulled off some moves in there. It was unbelievable. We talked many times when he was acting, I guess he was, like Flair's friend for a long while here. Turned out to be the...
Look at the strength. Look at the strength of Orton. Picks him up. Got him over his head. All right, there are you fans again.
Backbreaker down hard across his knee and just curls him up like you would a barbell. Slams Bonello to the mat, and that's what I mean, David, about some of the things that Bob Orton does in that ring. It's unbelievable, and he puts so much into every one of them. Power slam by Slater.
Slater now positions. Drops that elbow right across the face there.
What a big event the Starrcade 83 is going to be, David. I just can't wait for it to get here. However, every week we come out with a bigger match than you wouldn't imagine would ever be signed. You know, the collar match, I know Jimmy personally. I've known your family for a long time, David. I didn't think Jimmy would ever sign a match for a dog collar match.
Well, John,
I know you've been against those type of matches.
Well, John, like Jimmy said at first, that's what the fans wanted.
Right.
They want Roddy Piper and Greg Valentine. They want to see those guys latched together.
They want to see Valentine get his just due.
He can't get away in this match.
And also, last week when you weren't here, David, we had quite a thing happen on the program. Valentine was presented with a beautiful cake. And he went to give the young lady that give him the cake, a piece of cake, and out of it came the dog collar. A message right there for the U.S. heavyweight champion, Greg Valentine. Look at this double arm suplex by Slater. What a tag team they are. And even though as big and as happy as we are about Starrcade 83, all is not well. We have new world tag team champions.
Jack and Jerry Briscoe have defeated. Wait a minute. Slater's coming across. Boy, he caught. Stretched him out and laid him out on that ring. Look at Orton. Goes over.
Orton caught Terry Gibbs on the outside, David. Terry Gibbs had his eye on Slater and what he was doing to John Bonello to see what was
now, they make the tag. They're tagging in and out. They haven't broken the rules yet.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this.
No!
Look at this.
No!
Power slam from the second turnbuckle. Unbelievable work that these tag team of Slater and Orton do, and the way they do it.